Time former champions in the all-white kits nearest to us in this quarter-final. By the way, we ought to mention the all-white kits. This being the 110th edition, all-white kit with the onyx colours of that wonderful spring green colour and the royal blue as well. And doesn't it look smart? They're only going to wear this kit for this tournament, and you can only buy replica kit at this event, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. We might see Yonex players wearing other than white, but then it will be because they play Yonex players
in significantly different coloured kit.
Oh, 6 over.
Well, just going back to your point, Steen, about the fact that the Malaysians have improved, well, over the last 12 months. The big breakthrough was at this tournament a year ago. But I think in the last 12 months that there have been occasions where we've seen the Indonesians perhaps getting a little bit nervous and not dominate the way that they have done. I know that sounds silly considering that last year they were in 9 tournament finals, winning 8 titles. 1 title less than they won in 2018, having been in 10 finals, winning 9 of them. But there have been signs that they're not dominating quite as much.
Well, they have, but it's mostly in the big championship.
And last year's All England.
Yeah, last year's All England as well. So this is definitely not a stadium that sort of takes. I'm a little bit more interested to see whether the lack of form that we've seen with some of the Indonesian male players, whether that also transforms to Gideon and Sukamuljo.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, it was a nice idea, but well wide. Going out in the first round.
Yeah, and Rustavito going out in the second to Rasmus Gemke, and then yesterday where we saw Alfian and Arianto lose their first ever match.
Serves over. 7-6.
Oh, gosh, that was well left. He looked so casual about that, didn't he?
Over. 7-0.
Well, there's certainly some Indonesian fans in the arena here this evening. He's so quick at the net.
For Chan and Su, that they're very similar in playing styles. Excellent shuttle control and quick on their feet, fast racket movements and so on. It just seems that so far the Indonesians have been just a little better than the Malaysians when it came to a meeting between these two pairs.
Oh, that's delightful. What great skill and disguise from the back of the court from Gideon.
9. Serves over.
Oh, that's a fantastic interception.
11,
yeah,
9,
then this is the
interval.
next one. Well, I'm sure that shuttle had gone past him when he intercepted it with a round-the-head action. But it is a 2-point advantage for last year's beaten finalists Nan Cha and So Woo. Minute game interval.
Ya, yuk agak follow kalau misalnya dibuka aja kan kamu satu mati kan yuk ikut dekat situ ya. Anticipate kalau sekarang dia ada tukar ya, ada tukar panjang terus, nah yuk anticipate itunya. So far konsistensi kalau mau buka
Court 120 seconds.
silang aja buka.
Court 120 seconds.
Sama kualitas defense-nya pola. Tembak jangan naik itu. Ada dia.
Gary Bernardi, Indonesian coach.
11. 11-9. Play.
Well, the Indonesian coach, Steen, appeared to be saying something about crossing the shuttle. He was certainly pointing to the cross court. Whether that was about lifts, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, there he is, still pointing.
He's always pointing. He's always pointing in some direction.
Fault.
Oh, fault called, yeah.
Serves over.
Good call.
12-10.
Good rally. Off, going for the disguised drop shot, but not making it. I got the sense at the beginning of that rally, Steen, that
13.
That's exactly what I would advise them to do.
oh, goodness, I don't believe it. Well,
Sets over.
I don't think that Sukamuljo...
12-13.
This is where the Malaysians have to be careful now. Where I sense that the Indonesians are out to win a streak of points, so they really got to stop them. I would definitely take a towel down now.
13.
That's well played.
That is good.
14-13.
Miss it.
Serves over.
Can't afford to hit anything loose at the front. Sukamuljo.
Yeah, because we don't know whether it's just precautions or he's not feeling well. But so far, I don't think. There he's. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. I think it's a precaution.
Yeah.
But whether the Indonesians are in some sort of a little bit of a tougher
15.
training period here, having Thomas Cup ahead in May and the Olympics later on.
Oh, brilliant. Utterly brilliant.
Challenges scored in.
Well, first challenge of the evening session. Malaysians thought it was long. No, it was clearly in. That's a wasted challenge.
And I would
Challenge
say
unsuccessful.
it's bad news for the Malaysians, because if they get closer to, or they do get closer, they all the time get closer to the end of this first game, and
15.
I think they would need a little cushion. I think Gideon and Sukamuljo might be stronger in tight situations.
15. 15.
I simply can't afford to make an error on the return of serve at this stage of a game.
And he's lifting his left arm a lot, Marcus Gideon, when he's serving.
Oh, it's landed well. Oh, it's long. Well, it's called long, but the Indonesians are challenging.
I looked mostly at the sideline. I didn't really pay enough attention on the back line, but I think we've had good linesmen here. Let's see if that holds up.
Clearly in, you say, Steve.
Yeah.
What a great challenge.
19-15. Play.
4 straight points. 5 straight points from 15 all to game.
10 of the last 12 points.
Yeah.
Serves over.
They're really, really
16,
dangerous
20.
when they find their rhythm. Gideon and Sukamuljo.
Oh, my goodness.
17-20.
There was no chance he was ever.
Oh, yes, good return of serve and the opening game to the 2-time former champions, Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo. 21-17, the opening game in 14 minutes. And they really were impressive, that second half of the game.
Kalau Sinyo di depan, kalau kamu di depan, itu jangan terus paku tuh, lihat baca bolanya dia gerak. Dia kalau sama kamu agak berani naruh finishing. Awal-awal kena terus nggak sama kamu. Dorong aja, dorong balikannya jagain, dorong balik jagain. Jangan pulse itu terus sekali-sekali. Kecuali datangnya bolanya cepat nggak apa-apa. Kamu agak mundur aja.
I don't know about the lens on that camera there, but that bicep looks quite big on Kevin Sukamuljo.
Kamu buka silang aja, suruh main. Satu, kedua atau defense-nya pola, ditembak di drive panjang tuh dia nggak
Atau macam bagi hard back-nya dia pakai dia kan sakit kalau receiving-nya dia yang terlalu soft, agak panjang. Kalau Gideon agak panjang sedikit, dia aktif dekat situ ya. Yang ini udah oke, cuma pertukaran itu lepas fokusnya ya. Satu lagi dia dengan pertukaran ada main konsep itu sama. Yang tenang saya di belakang, jangan lupa ya, tadi cara dengan dia punya itu pas lepas itu main adu ininya aja rata ya, yang tadi betul
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, it's always a question. You were talking the other day, Steen, about it's not just a question of the coaches giving tactics for their players to try and implement. It's whether you can actually implement those ideal tactics. And it just occurs to me that this is a perfect example because, you know, Sukamuljo is so fast at the net, and you can talk about cutting him out of the game and so on, but quite frankly half the time you can't because he's so quick, he makes himself get involved in the game.
Yeah, I know what we discussed, but in the rally I just happened to do the other thing anyway. So a lot of the replies are automatic. It's what they practice day in and day out, and sometimes it's not enough to say try something else because it's so deep in your mindset that you simply can't change it, even if you like to.
Yes, because it's just instinctive, because you've done it so many times before.
Yeah. So it's also why sometimes it's important to get your head out of your body's way, that you think too much and prevent your body to do what it's trained to do.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Serves over.
But
2-3.
I can't really see what the Malaysians are trying to do. And
tactically, you mean?
Yeah, that might say more about me than the Malaysians.
Serves over. 4-2.
Yeah, just wide. Oh, that's well worked. Well, there didn't seem to be any problem with the power on the smash there from Sukamuljo.
If there were, then sort of that's a good work. Wow,
Brilliant.
that's fantastic.
Wonderful. He's
Affected by that shoulder strapping, then
Serves over.
I guess you'd rather want half a Sukamuljo than a full anybody else.
yes.
Still.
What a rally. Terrific racket work on that final shot from Aaron Cha.
6.
Terrible. He's hitting behind his back.
He went from his deep forehand corner to playing.
You know what I think about that strapping? I think he's preparing in practice for the Olympics, for the Musashino Forest Sports Arena, where the Olympics are hopefully going to be staged later in the summer. A little bit of slow playing conditions, so.
Well, it was called out, and the Indonesians thought it was in. Challenge was immediate.
Yeah, that was also my feeling, that it stayed in.
Yeah, you were right.
Correction.
The Indonesians were right. They've challenged twice, one in each game so far, and they've been right both times.
Serves over. 6-7. Play.
Yeah, too flat.
7-all.
Oh, I don't believe that.
That's well played.
Well, it was a terrific return of serve. How on earth?
Oh! Serves over. 8-all.
Doesn't go half measures when he's putting the shuttle away, does he? Away, that was coming back.
10-8.
He generates so much power that even though Aaron Cha has this racket on it, he can't do anything but block it.
Marcus Fernandez Gideon challenges called out.
So, another challenge. They thought that was the perfect serve. So, if it is a perfect serve, the mid-game interval will only start once Hawkeye has adjudicated. It was a perfect serve, just caught the line.
Correction in.
So, on a run of 4 straight points, they go to the mid-game interval with a 3-point advantage.
Interval.
It was one of the situations where Hawkeye probably always will overrule the service judge. I think all service judge or the service line judge Because I think all service line judge would call this short. Because it's just a tiny, tiny little bit catches the line. So I think would call it short.
Yeah, don't try and hit it through. He'll get it over his head.
120 seconds.
I've no idea if that's really what Paulus was saying, but from his gestures, seemed to be the gist.
11-8. Play.
Well, it's never dull when he's on court.
No, and it's not only the things that he does, it's the pace he's doing it in.
Yeah.
Go! 10, 11.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
12-10.
It's just amazing.
Okay, so what if it's really, really difficult to get it back to Gideon, what they're trying to do, get the defense back to Gideon, right?
11.
It's almost impossible because Sukamuljo is intercepting. So that's difficult. So what about the other thing? What about what you were saying and do the opposite and say, oh, try to go through Sukamuljo and see if he can make all of these winners, because he's making winners anyway. Maybe it's a suicide.
Yeah.
Suicide suggestion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dominating not only the front court, but the first 2/3 of the court.
Oh, good defense, tricky defense, and doesn't follow it up.
14-11.
That
Yeah.
top spin on that backhand defensive shot, creating the disguise. Yeah, well taken this time by Gideon.
And he's actually done well today, Gideon, in my opinion. We haven't talked a lot about him, but that's positive. That means he's played well.
Serves over. 12-15.
It's not his job to make all the spectacular shots. Beautiful winners. It's his job to set up his partner.
Oh, goodness, swings went. Could hear the sound of the shuttle off the racket.
$16-12.
Oh, good block. Oops. Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, nice angle.
13-16.
Oh, my goodness. Well, there's your answer if you try and go through him, Steve.
No, because they're still playing.
Whoops, again, my goodness. Yeah, gets the thumbs up from Coach Harry. That final shot. Oh, that's just outrageous. You've got to love it though, haven't you?
Serves over.
Oh yes, there's a lovely defensive shot from Terbaik. Well taken by Gideon. 3-point.
I was trying to think about whether I could find another player who's been as entertaining to watch in men's doubles as Kevin Sukamuljo. And I couldn't think of one. The only one I remotely could think of was Sigrid Budiato,
Yep.
which happens to be, or some years ago, Sukamuljo stated that he was his great idol.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Serves over 16-19.
And in many ways, it's refreshing that they have yet to win the World Championships and perhaps the Olympics, because, I mean, then the story continues that they're still missing those. I think they will get them eventually.
Match point.
Match point opportunities. The two-time former champions.
Serves over 17-20.
Oh, that's a good shot.
That's wonderful. Not expecting it cross court.
Fault receiver. Foot.
Oh, fault receiver moved before the serve was
19-20.
struck. Just 1 point the deficit now. And on their fourth match point opportunity, the two-time former champions, Marcus Finaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, close out this quarterfinal against last year's beaten finalists Aaron Chia and Terbaik. 21-17, 21-19. In a match lasting 31 minutes. Well, as we've been saying, they are hugely entertaining to watch, Gideon and Sukamuljo. And through to a third semi-final here at the All England Championships. And the only two previous times that they've been in the semi-final, they've actually gone on to win the title. I do love the spotlight. I always think they get better and better.